Hence, Georg Gadamer said, it is one of the primary motives of modern art that it wants to abolish the distance which the viewer, the consumer, the audience maintain vis-a-vis a work of art, meaning one of the fundamental and primary problems and motivations of the modern forms of arts actually has always been that it wants to remove the boundary or the distance between the viewer and the viewed. So that which is the viewer and that which is viewed has to be marked by a certain amount of distance so that people can retain their originality and authentic understanding, moderation alongside their character, integrity, morality, maturity, etc. But when modern art tries to basically close or destroy the distance between the viewer and the viewed, then it basically tries to create a society of not only ignorance but also the evils of foolishness and blind devotion and devout people to the art forms such as films and film stars. The modern art and its fundamental and imperative problem and motivation is that it does not respect the audience's feelings, emotions, and their character, integrity, morality, maturity, wisdom, etc. And that's why it almost always and constantly tries to remove the barrier or the distance between the viewer and the viewed. And that is a significant and a necessary problem that needs to be addressed right now in this moment. Otherwise, we're going to be overrun and overpowered by imagination and by fiction that is not real and that does not have any resemblance to any reality and real life circumstance that we're having. So the distance between imagination and fiction, which this modern art is all about, does not and should not be removed by the creators of that art form, because the real life circumstances and the societal condition in which we are living are actually steeped in corruption, criminality, injustice, inequality, and disappointments. So we're dealing with and struggling with a whole lot of discrimination, inequality, injustice that this modern art constantly tries to remove, and it tries to make us believe that everything is all right and that we're not lacking anything and that we have everything in our lives, including we're also provided with justice, equality, and the other rights as well, when in reality we're being constantly